Let's add some fish, shall we? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Our little buddy Frank here is going to be the first fish in the 2,000-gallon aquarium. Ready to go, big guy? So let's start off by draining some of the water. So that should be enough water, took out about 10 gallons. The reason why I'm bagging him up instead of using a net, putting him in a bucket, and transferring him in the bucket, then netting him again, is this is gonna be the least stressful way to move him from one building to the other. And in he goes. He's a little upset there. I gotta actually take some of this water out. Don't need that much. Looks like he's ready to go. Look, it's your new home. So the water temperature in this bag or in the other tank and the water temperature in this tank are pretty much identical. So I'll float them for maybe 5-10 minutes and then release them. All right, Frank, let's do it. Look how little you are in there now. Oh, what do you think, Frank? You love it. He's like, thanks, Dad. He came right back to me. Right now, he's just kind of exploring the tank. He's actually going at the bubbles right now. That's what he keeps swimming up at. He thinks it's food. That's all Frank ever thinks about. Food. All right, let's come back in a day and see how he's doing. 24 hours later, Frank is fine. He's eating, he's swimming throughout the aquarium. Nothing appears to be wrong with him. However, I think he's a little bit lonely. Let's move another fish. It's moving day. So for the most part, the move was pretty uneventful. I had to take a couple swipes at him. You gotta be gentle with these guys. They can jump, they're extremely powerful, they're very muscular fish. With that said, I had to release him into the aquarium right away instead of floating him for a little while. The temperature acclimated him for a couple of reasons. One, instead of jumping into the main bag on the inside, he got into the bags in between. There was enough water in there to keep him wet, so I decided I'm gonna move him like this as I got my chance in the bag, stressing him out a little bit, but he hasn't broken any fins, he hasn't lost any scales, and look, they're buddies, best friends forever. It'll be interesting to see how these guys turn out long term, but right now, I think it's going to be interesting to see how they perform. Now, the Asian arowana has these hard scales on him, protecting him from a number of things, including drastic water temperature fluctuations. So he's going to be able to acclimate a lot easier than, say, the flowerhorn, who has more of a soft scale. These guys are like plated armor on them. Now, I did think about sedating him, but I thought, what if something goes wrong in transportation and I have to move him back to his main aquarium? It's a fully sedated tank. It'll kill him in the long run. So I wanted to use sedation as the last resort, although I was capable of it, and I had the medication on hand. I'm glad I just, worked up the courage to simply move him. We worked together quite nicely, but now you know why he doesn't like me. Now, in order to make this aquarium fully cycled right from the start, I'm going to transfer all of his media to my sump now and make this tank fully cycled right off the bat. And that's kind of what I did with the flower horn as well. All of his media that was in his canister filter was put into a mesh bag, tossed into the sump. Now, he has some more coloring up to do, but clearly you can see him quite nicely from above. This is a huge reason why I wanted an open top. Yeah, he's definitely, he needs to color up a little bit more there. You can see the blue coming through, but this is a huge reason for getting an open top tank that's 4 feet tall. I can stand here and admire him from the above as well, which Asian arowana look absolutely stunning from. Then of course below him is going to be the black diamond stingrays and that pearl. This tank is going to be absolutely amazing. We're not even 5 minutes to the Asian arowana being into the tank at this point. And the flower horn simply can't get enough of him. He's following them around like a little puppy, unless of course I come up to the aquarium here, he wants to come see me. But it's like this is his little brother. I hope in the long run they're gonna learn to be friends. The flower horn is definitely small enough to get along with others. The Asian arowana is a big beast, but I think long term, they're gonna be okay. 24 hours later, and both fish have settled in quite nicely. In fact, far better than I was expecting. The only thing kind of different now is the Asian arowana kind of explores the wood, goes in behind it, swims around it, and same with the flower horn. But overall, these two are getting along really well. All that's left for me to do now is add some proper lighting to the aquarium, add in some plants, and really fill this wood in with a ton of aquatic plants, and of course, move over by 4 freshwater stingrays to this tank, which I hope to do in the next couple of days. Due to the demand and so many people not knowing about it and me only running it for a week, I decided I'm going to do it again. So you can get your own DIY fish keeper shirt in whichever color you like, one of the 3 colors that I wear here on this channel, for the next 10 days. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can get your own DIY fish keeper shirt.